What's up guys, Sombrero Assassin here, and as you can see by the title, this is pretty much my thoughts on the PlayStation Live event. Now, just before I start this video, I want you guys to know that I unfortunately tuned in after the Killzone, or actually at the very end of the Killzone trailer, and that I watched it kind of like 360p, so it wasn't really high definition stream or anything like that, so there's still nice details in the game, but yeah. So let me start off where I pretty much the first game I saw. The first game I saw was Drive Club. Now it's a racing game, and it's really going on that social thing where like you're driving in a team, beating other teams. Like it's all about like being social, playing with other players, which is cool. But I'm not really a fan of it. Now the game does look quite good. Now I'm pretty sure it looks even 10 times better in high definition, but especially one thing that I like really like it was really well done was the car entering scene where you were actually like touching the car and then like opening the door, closing, like uh buckling in. I thought that was really cool. It gets you like that feel of the car. Now again, the game itself, not really a fan of like extremely social games. Like I'm okay with multiplayer games, but where you actually have to be in a team to win, especially in a car game, not really a fan of. The other game I saw after that one, and I'll just I haven't written them down here, so I'm not gonna go in the particular order. Is the Witness, which is a puzzle game, and it's by the same creator who made the Braid game, which is, if you don't know, it was a I think a Xbox Live game. So it was arcade game, and the Witness looks pretty cool. It kind of like has the fantasy like island look, kind of mixed up with like Portal feel, if you know what I mean. Like it looks cool. Like you're solving puzzles. It has a really nice feel to it. It's like the colors are bright and it's just awesome. It looks really good. I think I'm gonna get that game for sure. The other game I saw was, I think that was the third one, was a guy was presenting it and he was saying like the police, like how he trusted the police, this and that, like how he got not maced, but like what do you call it? Anyway, like he, when he was a kid, something happened and he like never trusted the police again or something like that. So that's like his intro to the trailer. Then the trailer starts and you can see like all these cameras, like everything is like, like after, let's say, like even at the airports, and how like the security and all that shit. Sorry for my language. So it's, he said what would happen if one human got a superpower. And I have to say, when he said that, in my head it just clicked like Infamous 3. It's gotta be Infamous 3. And I was actually like excited like crazy. I was like, please let it be Infamous 3. So you can see by the trailers, this guy like teleporting left and right, and I was like, fuck, that looks familiar, man. And he was making a tornado and shit, and it was like all fiery and stuff. And I was like, dude, that looks so familiar. And what do you know? They show a face of the guy, and he's like, he says, "You're not in control" or something like that. And the screen title, Infamous Other Son. And I was just like, holy shit. Now, you're not playing as Cole, obviously, anymore. Maybe you are, I'm not quite sure, but it's a totally different character. And I think it's called Infamous Other Son. And I have to say, I'm extremely excited about this game. Now, Infamous 2, I cannot remember the name right now, but the chick, the like the crazy badass chick who teleports and all that, almost has like the Phoenix power. That guy looked like he had her power. So yeah. Another game that I want to talk about is the Square Enix game. Now, damn it, I really can't remember the name, but I do remember it looks pretty awesome. Now, there are two games that involve a dragon. Like in one trailer, you can see. Oh, I think it's also a gameplay trailer and a trailer itself. It's just like going into a cave and like battling a dragon that's like breathing fire, and that looks freaking amazing. I was like, holy! I think it's the first name of the game is like Deep Down or something like that. I'm sorry, I can't remember right now. Unfortunately, I haven't written that one down. but it was just amazing. I was like glued to the screen. The other one, which I think is by Square Enix, is where like some wizards or something are like summoning something, and then like terrorists come in, I guess, with like AK-47s and just start shooting everything. And then like a dragon comes in, and you can see the trailer. It looks pretty cool. And again, by watching the videos at 360p, I'm not quite sure if the actual is that the actual gameplay trailer or the trailer itself. Another game that I want to talk about is Watch Dogs. Now, the first time I saw Watch Dogs was I think last year, and I was quite impressed with it. Like it was like, oh, it looks cool. It looks actually amazing, but it was still something like I'm kind of like more of a Infamous Devil May Cry kind of fan, if you know what I mean. Not really going for the realistic thing, but when I saw this trailer, Jesus Christ, that looked awesome. Like the main character pretty much was like going hacking, and he saw like a possibility of a woman being a victim. He followed her, and like he saw a guy, like the possibility of killing her or like robbing her, and you stopped the murder. And it was like a crazy ass chase scene and like running from the cops. And at one point when he hacked the street lights, and like the poles came up from like the floor, and just the cop car smashed into him. That was wow. That was really unbelievable. Like I actually stood up and I started clapping like an idiot in my own room by myself. So yeah, Watch Dogs are definitely a first day must buy for me. Um, Now there are, I think, a couple more games. I'm sorry, I really can't remember which ones they were. But another thing that I want to talk about is the polygon, or the 30,000 polygons for characters right now that they can do on the PS4. Now, if you saw the what's it called, The Last of Us, apparently those characters are using 30,000 polygons. Now, first PlayStation, second PlayStation, even the third one was I think using like 10,000 or something like that. So it's significantly more, or 20,000, but it's like much more. So even though The Last of Us is coming for PS3, and they're like the PlayStation 4 can't do it, isn't like PS3 obviously doing it by the game going on that system this year? So I'm guessing it's gonna be the same with like the first year of PlayStation 4. It's gonna be kind of the same graphics with maybe a couple more effects on screen. Like I don't know really how can they place more detail on characters right now. Maybe in like 2 years or something. But like in my opinion, the next year is gonna be pretty similar. Now, or at least the facial animations have to be better, like because like when LA Noir, the first thing you can notice is the facial animations are like amazing, while the hands and all that good stuff is kind of still the same. So I think they're gonna do that with the PlayStation 4 as well. Now, the two disappointments I have to say were now maybe some of you would disagree with this, but the first one would have to be the Bungie announcement on the of Destiny on PlayStation 4. I don't know why, but I think Bungie kind of owed it to Xbox to announce it there first, or at least at like E3 or something, where they weren't a part of like either PlayStation or Xbox, and they like, I don't know, it's just something like felt wrong with Bungie announcing like a shared PS4 and a Xbox game, and it kind of like it didn't really evolve from Halo, but it has that Halo feel. So being announced at like a PlayStation 4 event, I don't know, it just felt wrong. Another thing that I would have to say would be the Blizzard announcing a new game, and that's a new game for PlayStation 4. Now, I was just as I was watching the guy exit, like he was like being all funny, like taking over the world and all that good stuff. I had a feeling like, is it like, are they announcing like World of Warcraft or something on like PlayStation 4? Like, what's happening here? And he's like, I'm happy to announce a game for PlayStation that we like Blizzard is bringing to PlayStation 4. And it's like 3 marks, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And it's Diablo 3. I mean, what the fuck? Like, in all honesty, like, I'm happy that it's gonna become, it's coming out on PlayStation 3 as well, so I'm guessing We're gonna be able to play it on PlayStation before we play it on PS4. But at least make a new game. Like Diablo 3 is pretty awesome, but I don't really think it deserved all that hype of him exiting. And like it's just like yeah, we're bringing this game to a console now. The game is out for like months now, so you know, yeah, so you probably get what I'm saying. So yeah, guys, those were pretty much my thoughts on the again. I tuned in a bit late, so yeah, I actually haven't seen what the console looks like. I'm not quite sure if they actually showed it or not. I started making this video straight away afterwards. Now, those were my thoughts, guys, and yeah, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to comment, subscribe, and see you later. Peace.